Hello everyone, and welcome to another unboxing from Always Play Blue. Today we're going to take a look at Horrified American Monsters, a 1 to 5 player co-op game designed by Michael Mulvihill and published by Ravensburger. I'm a big fan of the original Horrified game, but my friends own it and they're the only ones I really play it with, so I didn't see a point in owning my own copy, even though I really wanted to. And then when they announced the American Monsters version, I jumped on the chat and immediately called dibs. And I ordered this from America a couple of weeks ago, and it turned up last weekend. So let's dig inside and see what we can find. So first off, we've got the board with some cool theming on the back there. I really like that about the game, where the theme just goes through all the components. So this is the actual board itself with all the locations on, but on the back they've done it like it's one of those, the investigations on. They've got the map on the wall and they sort of getting the all the reports coming in around the country, and then the manual there as well. You see, it's like they've just designed it like a top secret file. I really like those little touches in any board game where the theme carries over into the components like that. So I'll have to have a good read of this because I don't know what the differences are between this version and the original. If there's any like tweaks in that, I think there are. We've got solo mode there, and then it breaks down the different creatures and what their sort of the wing conditions are. We'll have a look at the punch board in a second. Actually, let's okay. So we've got the citizens, the sort of the people that are in danger around the town that you're trying to rescue, and then the coloured ones are your investigators. And at the top, we've got different tokens for the different creatures. So I think there's the violins for the banshee. You've got the photographs for Bigfoot. And then these are just item tokens that you're using, sort of collecting up. It's sort of like when you collect the cards in Pandemic and you have to get sets and then you have to sort of cure the disease. These are quite useful for doing certain actions around the board. And then you've got different tokens as well. Like I said, per monster, there's some more spread out on here. So you've got like traps and you've got death marks for the Ozark Howler there. And then your agent card. So there's 7 to choose from, and you have a matching standee for that as well. But each of the characters that has their own board. I think they have their own special ability. Again, like Pandemic. And I don't say that to its detriment. It's just that kind of similar co-op system. The dice are quite nice. They remind me of the Funko Pop Vinyl games. And then we've got the miniatures. We'll take a look at those in a minute because they're sort of like the stand-up bit. This is the draw bag for the items. It's really nice, like canvassy, tough material there with the Velcro. That's quite nice. I'll probably just keep the tokens in there when the games are being played. Bit of plastic static on my finger. And then we've got some. So these are the monster boards. So you select, depending on the difficulty, like 2, 3, 4 of the different monsters, and they're all going at the same time. But this is where it tells you what they do, and if you do have to collect tokens and things for them, you can see like the violins for the banshee there, and those squares on the Bigfoot, the photograph tokens. So that's where, as you're all sort of collecting those tokens and do what you need to do, you put those on the creature's board. I know outside of America, a lot of people may or may not know about all the different sort of these creatures and that. And if they have, it's probably through things like X-Files and stuff like that. But I've been really interested in all this kind of mythology and that. So I think I actually prefer this version to the original classic monsters. We'll just take a look at the cards. So you've got your reference cards per player, so you can sort of like glance down. I say it in most of my videos, I'm a big fan of reference cards. It just really helps new players and stuff. You've got the perk cards. Just sort of gives you sort of extra abilities. I like the art on these, quite nice, like a little cartoony. And then these are the monster cards as well. So this is like the draw deck you're going through. It's sort of the countdown clock again, like Pandemic, where you have that. If you finish that deck of cards, that's game over. So there is a ticking clock as you're going through the game to keep you on your toes. And then you've got the monster standees themselves. I'm not a very good painter, so a game like this I probably would leave them, but I've seen some fantastic pieces online now. That's the Mothman. There's the one that everyone knows. There's the Bigfoot miniature. That's quite nice. What else have we got? That's the Banshee of the Badlands. It's a freaky looking miniature. That's the Ozark Howler. And some really bright colours, these miniatures are really nice. And then the Jersey Devil and the Chupacabra. They're really nice miniatures. I like them. But yeah, so that is Horrified American Monsters Edition, and looking forward to getting stuck into that soon. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to see more content, head over to Instagram @alwaysplayblue, or check out the website alwaysplayblue.com. Thank you.